fern metal cube. It's brand new, and you know, a lot of us love to have that greenery in our homes. We love the feeling that it gives us, but we might not necessarily have the green thumb. This has natural touch, so it feels like the real thing. It looks like the real fern, but you don't have to care for it like you would a real fern. So fresh, so easy to take care of. 3,500 have already been picked up, and it is brand new. Yes, you can leave it on the table just like so, or if you wanted to hang this, there's no reason why you couldn't just hang it with some fishing line on a hook from wherever. H222423 is the item number here. Valerie, I love this one. It's such a modern, fresh approach to having a houseplant.
I love that you love it. There's something about that real touch, that natural touch when you touch it that I think is so attractive. But I think we're all loving the fact that, particularly in our collection, the faux plants have such a real look and really take the worry out of, you know, have I watered, have I fed, have I done all the right things? We can all now have beautiful, lush green plants in our home, and it's effortless because they're faux.
It's gorgeous all the way around. You have this very modern looking cube, if you will. I love the actual planter that you put it in, again looking very chic, very modern, very clean look to me. And you know, there are a lot of faux plants out there these days. I got to tell you, the price tags on these faux plants, they're expensive. I have a couple faux plants in my home. They were very pricey. I was really pleased when I saw that this was under 25, because you may want to think about picking up more than one. I think this would be a great decorator piece, and you know, you're probably better off telling me than I am telling you, Valerie, but maybe to pick up like 3 and hang them in different ways.
I love the idea of hanging this from, you mentioned fishing line. Fishing line would work really well because it's cleared and would go away. You could use jute if you wanted to use something more organic. That would work as well. But from the metal construction of the housing, the ceramic pot, and then the natural touch of the fern. I mean, there's so many different, the look and the combination of different elements, I think is one of the things that makes this special as well. But yes, to hang 3 in different heights over a table would be, it would just take your eye up. It gives your ceiling a sense of more height in the room. And also, I mean, obviously, it works tabletop, and you could do the same there. You could have 3 going down up. Maybe if you have a long farmhouse table, you could use 3, centered right down the table, in the middle, maybe on a runner, if you had one that would work and the colors would work. But this is one of those layered-in greens that is going to make everything around it look more real because it looks so real.
That's a really good point. I'm hoping that maybe we can get really close up on the actual fern, and I say that because I want you to see how real these leaves look. I can sit here and feel it and tell you it feels like real touch. That's why we call it real touch. But can you see the dimension there and the different greens and how there's deeper green and more yellow green there? It looks truly like a real fern. And you know, you'd mentioned maybe putting this on a runner, on maybe a table that you're eating on. A lot of times we don't like to have a real plant there. Perhaps it has an aroma. Do you want real soil there? This is a really nice alternative to that.
I agree, and there is something about green in our home that brings a sense of life to that space, whether a real plant or a faux plant. And in this instance, it's going to be faux, and it's going to require 0 maintenance. That's attractive to me. I like
Agreed.
that. But there is something about what green plant, we talk about lighting. And how with our shutter lamp, just by turning that light on, you've created instant ambiance. There's something about the dynamic of bringing green, the lushness of greens into the space as well, that helps transform a room in much the same way.
I love that no matter which way you're looking at this, it's beautiful. It doesn't matter where you put this. It's gorgeous on all sides. It doesn't matter where I sit here. I'm going to see something beautiful. It's about 1 foot high and about 1 foot wide here. So it's 12 by 12 by 11 and a half. And of course, you're getting all of the modern details here. I love the different elements, as you mentioned. You've got the metal, you have the real touch here on the fern, and then you have the ceramic piece here. Nothing to care for, just enjoy the sale price, enjoy the easy pay, and get that touch of nature, that nature inspiration in your home. It's nice to have that.
I love your comment about it being beautiful all the way around, which makes it ideal for a coffee table